Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So I told you guys I was going to bring you some new content, something a little bit different than just the traditional Pokemon card openings, and that's what I plan on doing here tonight. I know it's late. Anybody that's here, leave a comment in the chat. Appreciate everybody for watching. So I just wanted to start out by talking about Pokemon Modern because I know there has been a lot of talk about modern sets and what's good, what's bad, what am I investing in, what are the cards worth, and so on and so forth. Everybody wants to give you a little piece of information about graded and a little bit of piece of information about rare cards and a little bit of information about sealed product, open product. I kind of want to bring this all together and just stop the merry-go-round of click on this, watch this for 5 minutes, you're an expert. I kind of want to get rid of all that. So I want to start off by saying I am not a financial advisor. I am not giving financial advice, but I just want to give you a little bit of insight for what I am doing in Pokemon and what I see is happening, and maybe some things that will help you out, and maybe some things to avoid. So I want to start off with just the Sword and Shield era. So we're not getting into Sun and Moon or EX or anything like that. I'm on TCG Player right now, and I just want to break down some things that I see. So first thing I want to talk about is Sword and Shield base set. Now, we've seen these packs at Dollar General for $3.50, and there are some chase cards in the set, but is this set worth picking up for you? Now, when we look at the Sword and Shield base set, we also saw them reprint the Elite Trainer boxes. So we want to keep that in mind too, because it seems like they skipped Rebel Clash and then reprinted Darkness Ablaze. So now I'm seeing in Walmarts and Targets and stuff that Darkness Ablaze is readily available. So if we want to start off by looking at Sword and Shield base set, sorry about my Brave ads. I always keep them on because it's basically free crypto. But anyway, if we look at Sword and Shield base set, the booster box has increased in value over up to 215, 230, so somewhere in that range. When we look at this set, okay, we're looking at this box at 43, and recently we saw this at $39.99 at Walmart. So that's basically just the cost of the box plus tax. Same with this one. This one's actually a little bit under MSRP. So it's very interesting that these were recently reprinted and the price tanked. So let's just look at this real quick. If we look back 1 year, this box was up to $134. Pokemon reprinted it, and we see it scaling down into the 40s, starting about right there. 50 bucks, all the way down into the 40s. So I'm not saying that there's no value here. I'm just saying that Pokemon reprinted it when they saw this right here, this $90 to $130 stretch right here, and they decided, okay, we're going to reprint this. So now what I'm seeing is that they're phasing this out, and they basically skipped Rebel Clash and went right into Darkness Ablaze. Now, some of these sealed products are actually still very valuable because they have not been reprinted. And the thing about this set is your most expensive card is clocking in at $32 to $42. So if you look at the rest of the lineup here, we got a $35 card, $25, $25, $25. We're getting a lot of $25 cards in this set, $15. This is personally one of my favorites. I have the jumbo of this. I don't personally have the alternate, but I do have the jumbo of that a couple of times. Actually, I have a couple of those promos. And then we go down from there. So I think it's a decent set that it is slept on. But on the other hand, right now, this one card is worth still less than the ETB. So for a set like this, I think keeping it sealed isn't a bad idea. Okay, we're going to move on from Sword and Shield base. Let's back out a little bit. And let's go to Rebel Clash. Rebel Clash booster boxes going for about $192 to $195 right now. This I find interesting because the Elite Trainer box has not been reproduced. So we're looking still in the $80 range and $85. I have not seen this in the wild. I have not seen this at Walmart or Target or anything. So this is still going middle of the road, about $85. And at $40, if you can pick it up, fantastic. But outside of that, I don't think I would spend $85 on it right now because, like I said, they just reproduced some boxes and they have put boxes on the market that I never thought would be reprinted, but they have been. The booster box, I haven't seen it been reprinted, but I've also seen these packs, the sleeve blisters, for $3.50 at Dollar General. We keep that in mind, but we look at the other sealed products. They're doing fairly well. There again, what is our best card in here? This Boss's Orders card at 37 all the way down to about 22. So that's still less than the value of this ETB. So for me, this is another product that's looking like it's going to be better off to keep it sealed. There are some $10, $12, $19 cards in here, 16, 14, 16. So there are some good cards in here, but is it worth ripping this open right now? I don't think so. It's looking like a lot of these could be reprinted, but it's almost like they just skipped over the set and went right to Darkness Ablaze. And let's see if I can find the sleeved blister. It's not this one. It's the regular sleeve. This one. So I'm seeing these at Dollar General for like $3.50, $3.25 a pack. They're selling around $5. I don't know what to think of this set because on one hand there's some good value in the sealed product, but the most valuable card is selling for between $22 and $31. So I'm not seeing a ton of value in Rebel Clash right now. I'm not saying it won't go up in the future, although these build-in battles have doubled in price. The booster box is almost doubled in price. I'm seeing some decent products here, but overall, not sure this is a product you want to be opening up right now. Let's back out again, and we'll talk about Darkness Ablaze. Now, Darkness Ablaze booster box is still going for $120, $130, and I see that as a decent price. I've seen it anywhere from $98 to $130, $140. But what baffles me is in this set, we got the Charizard V-Max, right? Big chase card. I personally own one of these. I pulled it out of my let's see that box, Ultra Premium Collection. And this is selling for $60, anywhere down to about $47, $42. I think this is a slept-on card because it's the first Rainbow Charizard V-Max in history of Pokemon. So I actually think this is a really good card. But on the other hand, when I look at the value, I've seen, it looks like 1 year, all the way from 85 down to 50. And the reason I see this is I think there's just too many Charizard cards that Pokemon's flooded the market with. I think this is a slept-on card, and I think this is a slept-on set. Okay? I personally believe some of these collection boxes, like I own this collection box, very nice collection box, is undervalued. Some of these other products probably are as well. Now, this is where we really want to talk. So the same thing with Sword and Shield happened to this Darkness Ablaze box. This Darkness Ablaze box was selling for $140, $130, $140, $137, $125, and dropped off a cliff. So the minute they reprinted it, it jumped all the way down to $45. Some of these are even selling for $37, $39. I mean, people are losing money on this right now. because even if they got the box for $30 with shipping included, they're barely breaking even. And these card stores are hustling to try to get rid of these. I don't think this is a product that's going to make you money right away. But what I do think is that over time, the reprints are going to go out of stock and the price is going to shoot right back up. So we're looking at 130, 140. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I am saying that if it was selling for 140, almost 150 at one point, and it's selling for $39, this might be a steal. And I picked up one sealed, and I picked up one and I opened it. I may pick up more of these sealed because it dropped in basically to a third of its value here. We're talking $40. 120 is triple. Now it was selling at 140 at one point, so the reprint is going to push a lot of people out of this product, but I believe there's a lot of potential. I think this is a slept-on set. I personally have been picking up singles of this because I want to complete the set. So this Rillaboom, I know I need to pick that up. I think I got a lot of the rainbows already, quite a few of the gold cards. I am maybe 10, 15 reverses away and maybe 5 V or full art trainers away from completing this. I need to pick up this card. This Charizard is selling at $5 right now. I think this is a fantastic buy. I wouldn't buy it damaged, but it lightly played or near mint, $5 or $6 for a Charizard card. I think it's a steal of a deal. Okay, maybe my opinion is wrong, but also the sleeved. I've seen these sleeve packs still available at Walmart and Target. It's saying $650, $470. I'm seeing them right about $429, $459, depending on where you go. So I think Darkness Ablaze is still in play. I love the Salamence card. The Colossal is a nice card. I love this Houndoom card. I think this is one of the steals of the set here. You have this awesome background and a $3 card and a full art. I love that card. The Crobat's a nice play. Steezor is a pretty good play. Pierce, Salamence, as we go down the line here. The Butterfree, not a bad card. The Mew, but this has been very overprinted because this is in the tins, so we might want to avoid that. Again, I like the Crobat, the Houndoom card, but I think it's a slept-on set. I think over time this will appreciate in value, and the people just don't see it yet because it's not out of print, and they just reprinted these boxes. I think these boxes are affecting the value of this market, and I don't think there's going to be a lot of Charizards pulled out of these. I think this is a hard card to pull. I opened a lot of packs, probably 100 packs to pull that. So I don't think that's a card that's going to be easily available. I think it's a good play at $40. When I pulled it, it was about a $60 card, so it's going down a little bit. But that's, I think, it's just because more Charizards are hitting the market with different sets. I do like these rainbow cards, the Salamence, Eternatus, Butterfree. I think those are all good cards, and they're a little bit undervalued right now. So I'm picking those up to try to complete my Darkness Ablaze set. Going to move on from Darkness Ablaze here, and going to get into our next set, which is going to be Champion's Path. Now, Champion's Path is an interesting set because there is no booster box. This Charizard and this Charizard are the main cards. So we're looking at a combined value of right around $400 at market. But if you look at the ETB, you're looking at $100 about just for that ETB. And then you've got some of these specialty boxes and stuff. The only one I've actually seen a little bit is this double box, but in the Hatchern box from time to time at Barnes & Noble. I haven't seen these out in the wild very much. So this is looking like a set that's going to be out of print. They're not going to make this anymore. So if you're trying to swoop up Champion's Path, maybe now is the time. If there is a reprint, it's going to dip a little bit and go right back to where it was. I haven't seen Champion's Path out in the world for a while, so Champion's Path might be a good idea to snatch it up before it gets too expensive. Getting got a little brave ad here, but this is free crypto, so I'll take it. Some of these secret rares are going pretty cheap here. $5, $4, $3. Not bad at all. A single pack is going for 10, which is a little concerning, which means that this could hit the $20 mark at some point. Let's see what the booster pack by itself is doing. So it went all the way from 6 to 10 to about almost 10 still. So at $10 a pack, I think that's a little pricey, because what are the odds that we pull that Charizard in 10 or 20 packs? So you're looking at this card, which is the most expensive card in the set, anywhere from $240 to $290, $150, right around a $200 card. So you would have to pull this in 20 packs. If you didn't pull it in 20 packs, you might as well buy the card. Same here. If you didn't pull it in 11 or 16 packs, depending on that price, you would have to pull it in 16 packs or in 11 packs at $10 a pack. It might almost be just worth picking up those single cards if you wanted those two cards, because these are the two main cards. And then we drop all the way down. We got the collection boxes, and we drop down to Gardevoir at $8. So unless you pulled one of these two cards, it's almost at the point where you wouldn't want to open it. If you pulled one of those two cards, you probably came out ahead, depending on how many boxes, how many packs you opened. But if you look at these two cards right here, it's hard to really chase that out of a $100 ETB. So out of this ETB, you get 10 packs. If in those 10 packs you pulled one of those two Charizards, you came out ahead. If you didn't get one of those two Charizards, you lost money. So feel free to leave a comment on that down below. I know the chase is a lot of fun, but on the other hand, if you're going to spend $100 for the ETB, why not buy the chase card? Or one of the chase cards, because this is only like a few bucks more than the ETB itself. If you drop down to that, you're just trying to collect the rainbows and stuff, maybe open the box, or maybe you buy some singles. But it seems to me that Champion's Path, that's where we're at with that set. Moving on, Vivid Voltage. Now, they've reprinted Vivid Voltage a couple times now. For the booster box, I still think that's a pretty good price, $115 to $125, only because of this card, this Rainbow Pika. I personally pulled one of these out of a Slowbro tin, not out of a booster box, not out of a single pack, but a Slowbro tin. So this is 204, all the way down to about 170, 162 light played, 165 light played. Anyway, it's about a $200 card. So I think the Pika is worth chasing because it's almost a $200 card. Some of these other boxes, if you can get them cheap, I actually own one of these and one of these as well. I picked them up for, I think, $60, and they're going up in value too, because these Sword and Shield boxes are going up in value. But I'd be interested to see if they reprint this Elite Trainer box. Now, some people said it's been reprinted, and we see a little bit of plummet here from 100 down to 73. But I have yet to see this in a store anywhere or in my local game shop anywhere, so I don't know if this has been reprinted or not. I've heard rumors it's going to get reprinted, but I haven't seen these anywhere. So keep that in mind. Until you start seeing 10 or 15 or 20 of these on the shelf somewhere at a Walmart, I wouldn't trust it. Now, if you start seeing these everywhere, like let's say they go down the line, they go Sword and Shield, they skip Rebel Clash, they go to Darkness Ablaze, and then they start reprinting these are going to plummet in value. They're going to be $35, $40, okay? At $35 or $40, I'm going to be a buyer. But I am not going to be a buyer of these at $90. It's just not going to happen. If I see these out on the shelf somewhere for $40, $45, I'm going to pick up a few of these, me personally. Just because it's a well-known character, Pikachu. There's only one of these. They didn't make duplicates of these, multiple characters, anything like that. I would be picking up this at a $40 to $50 price tag. As you can see, the Build and Battle Kit, $50 to $60, which is triple its value. These Orbeetle boxes have gone up a little bit, and the 3-pack blisters have definitely gone up. But once we drop off of this Pikachu, our next best card is this. I do not have this Pikachu V full art, but in my mind, I have opened a lot of packs of this set. I may just purchase this card. It's $29. Damage, it's 15. I would want a near mint or a light plate copy, so we're looking at $23. I may just purchase that card because I've yet to pull it. And then once we get past those two Pikachus, we drop down to the $13, $12, $11, $10, $12 range. So if you're chasing this card, fantastic. Like I said, I did pull one finally. I have one in my collection. Would I spend $200 on it? I'm not sure. It is a pretty solid card, but if you're going to open up a ton of packs to try to find it, you might be better off just to purchase that single, because once you look down the line, other than this $25 card, it's $15, $15, $10. So you're going to try to open 3 or 4 packs to try to pull one of these. You may or may not pull it. Let's go on to page 2. If you can find these little blisters, these are worth it because these are more double retail right now. So if you find these anywhere, pick them up maybe. A couple of these blisters as well. But some of these rainbows are going for like $5 to $15. I think I'm going to swipe this card up soon, actually, because let's look at this. Over the last year, it's gone from 20 to 11 to 8. This is the lowest this card has been in all year. I think I'm going to pick up the Sarangaroo soon. I think it's an awesome card. A gold card, a secret card. Definitely going to be picking that up. So that's actually going to be one of my next cards that I buy. I have a few of these. These were at one point a $25 card. Not going to see it on the graph here. Oh, right there, $23.91. Not bad. So these are way down in value. This is actually probably a steal right here. This Pikachu V-Max for $5. It's a pretty good price on that. I like that card a lot. It's one step below the rainbow. And then in this set, you also have the Amazing Rares. So I went ahead and just bought one of every one that I didn't have. So I bought like 3 more of them. Fill out my set. The Jirachi, Rayquaza, Celebi, Raikou. Awesome cards. The Charizard, I don't know how I feel about that because it's not a holo. It's not a V or anything like that. It's a different kind of card. But I think the Amazing Rares are in play here. You got Zamazenta, Celebi, Zacian. And these are real cheap right now. I would definitely consider picking up some of these Amazing Rares because I haven't seen them in any other set outside of Shining Fates. So if you can pick those up, go ahead and do it. I don't see too much of a loss there. A couple cents maybe, but I think they're going to go up in price. So we're done talking about Vivid Voltage here for the moment. Let's back out. And, yep, Shining Fates is the next one we're going to talk about. The Shining Fates, these displays are going for quite a bit. This has recently been reprinted, as we can see, over the last year. 75, 75, and out of the toilet at $52, which is basically the price of retail plus tax. So these have been reprinted. How long are they going to be available? I don't know. Some people have also seen reprints of these boxes, the Pikachu box, some of these collection boxes people have seen. I haven't seen the tins in a long time. I basically just bought one of everything to keep sealed. If I want to open it, I can. This Skyla dropped a lot because I remember selling one of these for like $20. They're right back here. And $9 now. 7. I think this Skyla is undervalued. The mini tins obviously have gone up in price. These are normally $7.99, $8.99. else we got? Some of these full art trainers, probably undervalued at $2 or $3. Might be a good time to scoop those up. Looking to complete your Shining Fates collection, this might be a good time. You got Amazing Rare Kyogre for $1. Whew. $1 for the Reshiram. I think those are a no-brainer. You should probably pick those up. The Shiny Vault. Now, you got the Charizard V-Max. Still a card I haven't pulled, but I've seen the price kind of go all over the place here. It was once a $200 card, about $130 now. A card I'm considering picking up at near mint, $128. It looks like the Darkness Ablaze card, but with different colors. I do have the Suicune, the Drizzle. I have a lot of these cards. Some of these cards I think are undervalued. The Ditto V-Max I think is a sweet card. And the Eternus V and Eternus V-Max cards I think are good buys. The Eternus V right there. The black and gold cards, I think those are nice cards. A little bit undervalued. But as we get down the line here, let's go to like the last page. We're picking up shinies for $1. I mean, if you can't buy a pack for $1, but you can get a shiny for $1, it might just make sense to buy some of these shinies. $130, $140, $160. The Rillaboom for $160. That's probably a pretty solid play. It seems like the pack is going to cost more than some of these cards. It might just be better off for you to buy, you know. Let's go back to the price of a pack. Let's see, probably page 2. Okay. So how many cards in this set are worth more than $574, $580? How many cards? Because we're at page 2 and everything here is $3, okay? At $3, you might as well just buy the card because you're only going to get like a hit, maybe 2 hits out of the pack if you're lucky. But how many cards are more valuable than that other than the Suicune and the Charizard, Skyla? Let's actually go back to Shiny Vault. Pokemon. No, can't go back there. If we go back to Shiny Vault, you've got Charizard, Suicune, Drizzle, Inteleon, Decidueye, Coughing, Ditto, Rillaboom, Rapidash, Ponyta, Yamper. Okay, everything here. So you're looking at about 12 cards that you can pull out of that pack that are worth more than the pack. It's quite a gamble. There's about 12, 13 cards that you can get that are worth more than the pack. Opening these right now, not quite sure about it. You know, almost looks like you're better off buying singles unless you hit a Charizard. The Suicune is about half of the ETB, which isn't bad. Other than that, not sure I'm going to be opening too many more of those. Let's look at battle styles. Now in battle styles, obviously the most expensive card is the Tyranitar V Alternate Art. Now at one point this was a $150 card, but it has tanked. Here's $101 a year ago. When the set came out, it was a $150, $200 card. And it's climbed a little bit. It was all the way down to $60. 71. LP 57. Near mint 66. I have 2 of these near mint that I pulled. But I opened a ton of battle styles. I probably spent too much on this set. If we look at it, the trainer boxes, you can get 2 of them for less than retail right now. So retail would be about 80 bucks, about 40 a box. I'm still thinking about buying some sealed ones because this is very undervalued right now. We're looking at 67. We're looking at 33 for a blue and 33 for a red. They're $40 all day at retail. These are undervalued. Might be a solid pickup. I did pull one of these. I do not have the gold Houndoom, but even at $23, that's selling for less than the legendary bird cards. I think Battle Styles is highly slept on. It's an underrated set. It's the first set to have rapid and single strike cards. Booster boxes for $85. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You could pick this up, throw it in your closet. 2 to 3 years, it's probably going to be worth more than that. Even a year from now, this is going to go out of print soon, guys. It's already been out for a year. I just don't see this getting too much lower. Look at 110, 109, all the way down to 1.78, and it bounced back up to 85. So yeah, I think Battle Styles is in play. Now people are going to talk smack on Battle Styles all day, but I don't see this set getting much lower. Some of these collection boxes, I'm not really a big fan of. I do have a couple of the Rapid Ash boxes. They're very nice. Build and Battle is up from the $20 retail. Not a big fan of these tins at all. There's some nice cards in here, and I think these are undervalued. I mean, this is the best card, no doubt. Second best card. And then we drop down to the $20, $30 range. But you can buy a box for $30, so that's not a bad bet. I like Battle Styles. I think it's underrated. I think there's a ton of rainbows and alternates and gold cards in here that are going to increase. And I may be wrong, but I like this Octillery card. Mimikyu, that's a nice card. There's some cards in here. This Tyranitar Full Art is a nice card. It's just, these pull rates are so hard that you got to go one way or the other. You either got to buy singles and fill up your set, or you buy these boxes really cheap and just hope to pull it. It's about the only two ways you can do it. But with the boxes being under $100, how can you lose, really? I mean, you could open the box and get only $40 of value, or you could hold the box and buy some singles. That's completely up to you, how you want to collect, how you want to invest. But I think that Battle Styles is highly slept on. Because I said it's the first set that had Rapid Strike and Single Strike. Look at these full arts. These are amazing. Look at this selling for $3, $4, $5. Now, I think this is very undervalued. This Swapple is awesome. This Victini, this Empoleon. Really nice cards in this set. Even the V-Max Swapple is pretty sweet. Yeah, guys. I'm not trying to be partial to a set, but on the other hand, I think it's a good pickup. Down the line, people will appreciate Battle Styles. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not 2 years from now. Eventually, they're going to appreciate it. We're going to move on to Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign is another one of those products with the booster box. It's going for under $100. Now, the pull rates are rough in this set, so we were at a point 158, way high for a booster box, so already overvalue. Reprint dropped it down to about $90. I think Chilling Reign's a good play. Tough pull rates. I have about 4 of these Golden Snorlaxes, but I have not pulled these two, which are incredibly rare cards. Opened a ton of Chilling Reign. Look at the rest of my channel, you can see I've opened booster boxes, I've opened ETVs, I've opened up, building battles. I've opened up a lot of Battle Styles, or Chilling Reign, I should say. And there's a lot of awesome cards in here. The Sorora, I'm happy to own. It's a beautiful card. You got the Calyrex, beautiful card. The Articuno, there are just a lot of cool alternate arts in this set that I don't think people are appreciating because of Evolving Skies. You get this awesome Galarian Moltres in here. You got the Caitlyn, have a couple of those. Get the Rainbows, the Zapdos. I mean, you got the Galarian birds in here, which I think are at a pretty good value. Galarian Articuno. Just a lot of cool cards in Chilling Reign. I mean, this Aurora is a nice card. Shadow Rider. You got a bunch of full art trainers and rainbow trainers. Celebi, that's a nice card. Obviously, even this one at $3. I think that's a steal. Plus, you got your playable cards like your Inteleon that have gone up in value because of the return of the play for competitive play and things like that. So, I think Chilling Reign is a slept-on set. As you can see, some of these V cards are going for $1. I mean, this is a set to collect. This is a set to play. I don't think you'll have any disappointment in this. We're going to get on to Evolving Skies. Now, Evolving Skies, whew, I don't even know where to start with this set. I mean, this set has just gone crazy in the value here. We've got booster boxes. Let's just find a single booster box. Do we have a single? There we go. $158. To me, I mean, that's $30 over retail. I mean, Pokemon Center, $146. And then my favorite card of the set, which I pulled out of a Build and Battle kit. Believe it or not, Build and Battle kit. I pulled this card. I was stoked. And when I pulled it, it was a $150 card. It's almost $500. This set has gone insane here. $330 light played. Near mint, $400. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's evolutions and everything. But we just look over the last year. I mean, look, it went from $300 all the way down. It plummeted to $190. I probably pulled it maybe at the $190, $200 range. And then it skyrocketed all the way up to $300. The TCG player trying to sell us for $500 right now. That to me is crazy. And all these, the Rayquaza I still don't have. You got all these alternate EV cards going for a lot of money. $85, $150, $160. Now, another crazy thing is these Pokemon Center ETBs. These went for $50 a piece, and now they're going for about $200. I missed out on these. I really wish I would have purchased these from Pokemon Center, and I was a fool for not buying them. But I do, luckily, have the regular ETBs that I can say that I own. I have a couple of these tins. These are pretty cool with the promos. The V-Union, I think, is a good deal because these are going to be limited print as well. Love this card. I haven't purchased it yet, but and this Dragonite. These are two of my other favorite cards from the set that I don't own. I have a Glaceon. Let's go through here. One of my other favorites is this Noivern. Now, this actually came down a little bit, so I actually think about picking this up. It was higher than that. 50. Okay, it's all the way down to about 27, 29. The Noivern card's pretty cool. I call it the Batman card. Some of these rainbows, but it's difficult to decide if this set's going to continue to increase in value or whether we're at a peak for it. It's very, very hard to decide. So I'm kind of at a point here where if you can buy it at retail, MSRP, probably a good purchase for you. If it's a little bit over MSRP, probably not a bad pickup. I don't know about buying it at double MSRP like this for these two boxes. I don't know how much more it's going to go up from here. It's a really tough call. They might reprint this again. This could be going the way of came out in like 2014. I know the name of the set. It's just Roaring Skies. You might go to a Roaring Skies where they just print a ton of it, and then you find it at the dollar store. But they stop printing it. It may continue to soar in value, especially these top 4 or 5 cards here. Maybe top 5 here. Everything like $80 somewhere right here. But these are pretty cool just to have. The Evolution set. I think that's insane for a booster case. The build-in battles, I actually had some good pulls out of those, so I like the build-in battles. Let's see if you can buy. What's a single build-in battle going for? Not too much over retail. 6 silver retail. So that I don't think that's a bad play because I've had really solid hits. I think this Inteleon card is sweet too. Just don't personally have one yet. But it makes you think, like, when do you pick up the card? When do you think it's a solid value? When do you think, okay, I want to buy that? Like, this Dragonite card, I'm in love with this card, but when should I pick it up? 93? No, probably not. 60? No. 98? All the way down to 65? 78 again. I love the card. I love the artwork. It's cute artwork. But I don't know if it's a $92 card or if people are just getting FOMO because the fact that it's Evolving Skies. We're going to move on. Celebrations. Let's talk celebrations. I obviously got your Ultra Premium Collection box. Retail at $120. Nobody could get it at $120. People scalped these. People hoarded these. People bought these out of stock. This is a product I could see hitting at $600-700 one day, maybe even $1,000. But it went from $300 all the way up to almost $500, $200, and $327. My wife got me one of these for Christmas. I'm grateful to have opened one. If I can find one at $250 or less, I'm picking it up. I'm not paying $400 for it. Don't care. It's my personal opinion. If I find one for $200 or $250, I'll probably buy another one and keep it sealed. I was also fortunate enough to have picked up a couple of these. I was stupid and I opened one just to see what was in it. But I did keep one sealed. These were $50. They're already up to $105. And we're not even 6 months from when they printed these. I mean, it's pretty insane to me. 130, 140. We dropped all the way to 80 and 107. So it's doubled its value in less than 6 months, which I think is absurd. You find these at retail, $50-$60. I pick them up. We go to the regular ETB. These were $50 retail, 10 celebrations packs. $180. That's insane. I can't believe they were ever that high. Dropped all the way down to regular retail, about $57, and all the way up to $75. So I picked up a couple of these as well. These mini tins have gone up in value. I got a couple sealed cases of these. Anything celebrations, I think, is going to be a good play. Even the playmat collection, that's a sweet buy. It was $40. It's already up to $57. I'm a little leery about the figure collection, only because it's kind of big and hard to store. The V Memories, this was a $40 piece. They're up to $69. Well, let's see. Yeah, $60. So that's gained $20 in value. The Mew is doing pretty well. is a solid hit. I only own one of these, but this was 72, and it's still going strong at 45. A lot of these other cards aren't worth a lot, but these boxes are. This is a $25 box going for 30. This is like a $15 box going for 20, so about a $5 increase on this. This was the Walmart version. They were selling these for 18 bucks around Christmas time. That's obviously gone up. This was at Walgreens. I have yet to ever see one of these, so obviously this one's all the way up to 50 bucks. Same with that one. Pretty close to it. And the mini tins by themselves are going for about 15. So if you can scoop these up, I would definitely recommend it. A single pack, 5 bucks. And then you get into some of these other cards that don't really have value right now, but I think in the future these Pikachus are going to go up for sure. Especially these two cards right here, and the Birthday Pika. So let's go over to Classic Collection. Sorry, I clicked that twice. Okay, we got Charizard, about a solid $70. Oh, hello. See you in the chat there. Sorry I didn't respond earlier. Hopefully you're enjoying the video. I see the Charizard at one point was 150 down to about 75, so it's dropped by half in value. I still like it. I have 3 of these. I think I had 5 at one point, but love the Charizard card. The Umbreon Gold Star I think is a good card. I think I got 3 of those as well. Solid card to have. I think it's only going to increase in value as well as the Magikarp. Some of these other cards, I know the Xerneas and the Tapu Lele was hard to pull. So I think these two actually are going to go up a little bit. Maybe the Rayquaza. Birthday Pika, I think is just a fan favorite. I think eventually it'll come back up. And then Venusaur and Blastoise are like OG cards, so I could see those going up in the future as well. I personally love the Zapdos card. I have a ton of these. 90 cents. I am not selling these. I will sit there and stack them all day. I'm not selling that card for 90 cents. It's worth 90 cents now. In 5 years, it could be worth $10. You know what I mean? I just see this Zapdos and this Gyarados card, these two cards going way up. Time. Same with these two, Reshiram, Zekrom. I just see these like tandem pairs that I think in time will appreciate value. That's all I got for you for Celebration. So we get on to Fusion Strike. Now, Fusion Strike is some of the toughest pulls I've ever seen. I almost thought about selling all my cards for this set. I was just so fed up with this set. I do have some Pokemon Center ETBs that I think are very nice. I love the blue background on this Mew and everything, and I do have a couple of these unopened. And these were $50, and they've already gone up in value, so I think this is a nice sealed product. But as far as the pull rates, I got very disgusted with this set because I opened up like 3 boxes, and I didn't get anything close. Like, I think my best card was like this Mew V-Max. I did not get the Mew V. I didn't get the Mew V-Max Rainbow. I didn't get the Gengar. Is really the card I wanted. I think this is an amazing card. Or the Espeon. And these are right around $100. I think it's worth every bit of $100 because they're so hard to pull. And I just saw that the pull rates, like I've opened whole boxes of these and got like 5 hits out of 36 packs. And I just thought the pull rates on these sets were ridiculously hard. And I didn't get anything near what I thought. I picked up a couple of these as well. You know, just keep them sealed. I do have that full art Mew. But there's just, in this set, there's a lot of Mews and Gengars that I like. I do have this Greedent. And that went down about 50% because it was $20 when I looked at it last. The Genesect are cool too. I do have the Mew V. But there's a lot of cards in the set that I don't have that I wish I did. Predominantly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those top 5 cards that I don't have, but I haven't been able to pull them. You know, I've been opening cards, I just don't get them. The Celebi's pretty sweet too, but I would almost just buy this Gengar because I think this is a sweet artwork. It's not the alternate, but I think this has gone up in value. Well, it was way up here, then it dropped, and then went back up. I like this Gengar card at like $20 personally, versus this alternate art, which is just skyrocketed. It went from, well, almost 200 and then back up to 105. This is probably like my favorite card in the set, but I want to get it the right price. Same with the Espeon. Let's see what the Celebi's at right now. It was 47. I think the Celebi's probably in play for 25, 28. I would say the Celebi is probably in play. But this is probably the premium product for the set because these were a limited print run. And the booster box under $100 is in play too. So at 90 to 95, I think that's a solid play. If you're looking to invest for in the future, obviously when you got Mew and Gengar, some OG Pokemon, you'd think that, okay, these are going to go up someday. And you would think that, you know, at $95, normally MSRP 140, 125, 125 at a card shop, maybe 140 on Pokemon Center. Then at 95, you probably got yourself a decent bargain. So if you want to pick up some Fusion Strike or some Chilling Reign or some Battle Styles that sit on it, I would not blame you at all. I think those are all good plays. And if you can get the Pokemon Center ETBs at retail or close to retail, I would pick them up. If you're paying double retail, I'd probably avoid them. Okay? Just my honest opinion. We're going out of Brilliant Stars. I can't believe we're Brilliant Stars already. This video is going pretty quick. Now, this is a set that has me a little bit baffled, okay? This is my chase card right here, the Charizard V Alternate. And I want it because it's got the Venusaur in the background. I think it's a beautiful card, but how many times are we going to see reprints of this? Is this going to be like Evolving Skies where the card goes through the roof? Or are they going to print this into oblivion and drive down the price of the card? So for me, I'm a little bit leery of this set. I have opened some building battles. I've opened up some booster boxes. I've opened up the ETBs. Now this is silly to me because right here, okay, 99, 103, 74. This is still available on Pokemon Center. Why would you spend $70 when you can get it on Pokemon Center for $50? You can get this on Pokemon Center right now for $50. Why would you spend $70? Look, I'll even pull it up for you. Pokemon Center. Trading card game. In stock. Let's go to in stock. Okay, it's $50 on Pokemon Center. People are spending $70 on this? I mean, are you insane? Are you just throwing your money away? Like, literally, it's right there. Pokemon Center for $50. And it's $70 on TCG Player, which is a resale site. But still, I have one of these. I actually have two. I opened one. But on the other hand, what I'm trying to say is, why would you spend $70 on that when it's $50 right now? Like, it's still available. It's not out of print. They're still making these. Maybe I'll go buy some more and make $20 on them. But no, I don't want to do that. I think they're going to be worth more than that. The booster box is a little high right now, 130. I do love this Charizard and this Charizard, which I don't have, but I do have the Arceus. I pulled this out of a booster box from before it came out. Now this has gone way down in price. I'm sad to say it. When I pulled it, it was worth like 160, 170, and it's gone way down. Wow, all the way down to like $65. All right, well, I'm gonna keep holding on to it. Maybe I'll get it graded. I do love the full art Charizard. That's an amazing card. And then I have this Arceus V-Star also. There's a lot of sweet cards in here. Like these Galarian birds, man. 25, 26. I just want to buy all three. Articuno. But I'm also fearful that they're going to print the set into Oblivion. And I don't want to buy them now if they're going to print the set into Oblivion, I don't want them to bury the set before it got started. I think the Honchkrow is pretty cool. Just chilling there. I think these build and battle kits are a buy for $16. It's $4 a pack. You get 4 packs plus a promo in there. I think these Brilliant Stars build and battles are a buy all day long. Personally, I've had a lot of success with the build and battles. I would buy the build and battles because it's like $4 a pack. Perfect pricing. Plus, you get a deck in there, and you get a promo. So I like the build and battles. So anytime I see build and battles at a retail store or at LGS, I pick up the build and battle. I don't buy too many of them online just because I don't know a lot of sellers. I've got a couple of these Pikachus. I've been waiting for this to go up. I think this is an undervalued card, personally. I love the artwork in the background on this card. It's a 15, 13. I just love that orange, like, bubbly background on this. I think this is a sweet card. And I have a couple of these, and I'm probably going to sell one at some point. Just kind of waiting for the value to increase on this. I think this is a little bit undervalued. I do have the Lumion, which I heard is a hard pull because I've seen people open boxes and boxes and not find it. I found it right away on release week. But like I said, some of the top cards I still don't have. I think I got the Shaman. Let's see what else we got here. I think this is an undervalued play. Charizard V at $4. It's a nice play. I might just pick this up. Same with the Flygon. That's a nice play. Got the Whimsicott already. But I'm going to move on to the Trainer Gallery here, where what I really find is interesting is this Umbreon. And I pulled a couple of these, and I've seen this card go, look, $230. Wait, under like 40 bucks, 35, 30 plus $5 shipping, 35. I don't know. I think that's an undervalued card right there. Right now at $30, I think it's in play. I think that's a solid pickup. 30 bucks, even 40 bucks. I think it's a solid pickup. Same with the Sylveon, Umbreon, any of the evolutions. The Gloria is a decent card for a full art trainer. Same with the Arsolia. I do not have these gold cards yet, but I might pick them up for $4. I think that's a play. I think these look amazing, and I could see picking those up. The Eevee's pretty sweet. The Vaporeon, the Flareon, the Jolteon, I think all three of these are in play, as well as the Houndoom. These are all decent prices. I can't, even if they go down a little bit at $250, that's less than a pack of cards. When we get to right here, these are all less than a pack of cards. So if you purchase them, don't feel bad if they go down a little bit, because they're less than a pack of cards, man. Less than a pack of cards. Same with the Zekrom. I think the Soul Trainer Gallery is amazing. I love the Oranguru card. I have a few of these, and it's the Creamies as well. But I just think those are definitely in play. And if you're looking for those cards, why not swoop them up while they're cheap before the set goes out of print? I mean, obviously you got these 4 or 5 that are kind of expensive. But if you look past that, some of these cards are less than a pack of cards. Like if the card pack is $4, all these are less than $4 a card. It makes a lot of sense to just buy the card at that point, you know. And going on to Astral Radiance, I don't think they're going to show us too much here. I'm thinking about buying the exclusive Elite Trainer box for this, only because I see the exclusive boxes seeming to be going for a premium. So I'm thinking about buying a few of the premium Pokemon Center ones. But I'm not going to pay more than retail right now for those. I probably pick up some Building Battles. Oh, a Toxel. What we got here? Lucario. Eevee again. We got a lot of Eevee promos in the last year. Oh, way too many Eevee promos. And, oh, I love that card. I love that artwork right there. Astral Radiance is looking like a good set, but hopefully you guys really enjoyed watching this. Let me know. Put some comments in there. I want to see what you guys think of everything I've said so far. What cards do you like? What do you want any opinion on anything, or like anything that I've mentioned so far? Basically, just reviewing the Sword and Shield era. What I think is a good buy, a bad buy. I know possible future implications for any of these. If you have anything to say, please leave in the comments. I'd love to respond to you. Hello, everyone. I appreciate you guys for watching. But if you think there's a certain card like you want an opinion on, or a set that you're wondering about, like, please feel free to ask me a question. You know, feel free to respond to any of you. If you have anything to say or to add, or that you think about the sets. I'm basically just talking Sword and Shield right now, along with Champion's Path and Celebrations, Shining Fates, anything like that. I said this is probably one of my all-time favorite cards right here. This is probably my favorite card that I have pulled. I'm cherishing this. Eventually I'm going to get that graded. I think this is probably an undervalued card only because it was in that promo box. But set that over there. Like, just to show you guys, like, I'm telling you what I believe in. Here's my gold Snorlax, one of them. I'm not trying to tell you guys something that I don't have. Sleepy Tyranitar, you know, showing you guys. I think this is a super undervalued card right now, right there. That's from Darkness Ablaze, Charizard. Got Rainbow Pika. I think all these are sweet cards, and definitely worth it if you're trying to get into the game. There's my Metal Charizard. This is a sweet card. I think this is only going to go up in value. If you can get this raw, I would take it. Versus buying the whole box. If you can get this raw for under 100, it's probably going to go up for sure. And then you got, you know, Celebrations Charizard. And that's a solid card. I think that's going to go up too, because it's a reprint of the OG card. Obviously, it's your Metal Pika, another golden Snorlax. But yeah, you guys have any questions or comments, or maybe you're tuning in from overseas? I know it's late. Just basically commenting on Sword and Shield here. Although the first partner packs, I haven't gone over these at all. Some of these are going for $15 right now. Some of them are going for under retail. So from here on over, got 4 of them going under retail and 4 of them going over retail, which is very interesting. Um, I didn't know this Pikachu was going for $7. That's kind of interesting because you buy it in a binder for 10. So that's very interesting. I do have the whole set of these. I bought all the first partner packs. I have a few duplicates that I kept sealed. But I really find that one of the most amazing sets right now is Evolving Skies. Don't know why. It must just be the evolutions or whatever, but some of these cards are really going for a lot of money right now. It's hard to throw $200 at a card, but let's just look at this Rayquaza. $390. Okay, so it has leveled out to 214, but I don't know. 200. It's tough. I do love the Glaceon card though. I think you see it went through the roof. 120, 80, 80, 109. That's a nice card to have. If anybody has that, leave a comment. That's a beautiful card. I do not have this one yet, but this is definitely on my wish list here. 130, 80. Actually hasn't gone up too much. This might be a good time to pick this up. What else we got here? Oh, it's the McDonald's cards. And we're looking at $5 for a pack of McDonald's cards. The whole Happy Meal costs like $6.50. Pikachu's leading the way. Not a lot here to talk about with the McDonald's cards. Go to let's go to the promos real quick. I don't think I've really touched on the promos at all here. Sword and Shield promos. So anything that's got like a logo on it, I think it could go up. The Bidoof obviously has done really well. Special delivery Pikachu, special delivery. These cards go good. The Voltage Sword and Shield. This is an amazing card right here, but it's in Japanese. The Voltage Darkness Ablaze. Decidueye. Wow. Decidueye promo. Nice. This is a beautiful card with the starters on it. Love that card. This is from Premium Collection. That's from the box, the Vaporeon box. That's a nice promo. $18. Jolteon, that's from that promo box as well. $20. I think the whole box costs $40. So this promo is probably underrated right now. This was in the Jolteon box. I do have one of these sealed. So that's half the price of the box. It's just that card. So I see that box going up in value too, for sure. Mewtwo V Union's doing pretty well. That was a $30 box. Jolteon V, the Jolteon box, that's doing pretty hot. The Blastoise V-Max, I do have a couple of these. I love this card, especially the Flareon by the Fire. I think this is a really cute card, very collectible card. Got a couple of these Venusaurs. I do love the V-Union cards. Like you put them together like a puzzle, you get the full set. I think that's pretty cool. Got the Pokeball. Zacian. This is from ETB, the Golden Black ETB, the Sword and Shield ETB. It's a nice card. You get it for free inside the box, so that's included in that box, if anybody's wondering. Do I have this? What? $900? No. $8. Do I have that Sabo somewhere? I might. Any questions, comments? This is in the ETB for Champions Pack. That's one of the Pikachu boxes. Italian pre-release, nice. That's going up. I do love this card. I think this is a pretty good buy at $4. Oh, $6. And these are in these pre-release kits. So these pre-release kits got these promos in them that you can get, and I think these promos are going to go up in value too. So Chilling Reign, Battle Styles. These little promos are going to go up. They're limited. They're not going to make these forever. Marnie is always a good. Ooh, $3. I might have to pick this up. $4. It's not a bad play. Not a bad play at all. I don't know why you'd buy just a section of the card. You can just buy the whole set, but like that Rebel Clash Flapple right there. That's nice. Got a couple of these EVs. What else we got with the promos? I think this Dragapult is sweet. Comes in your Dragapult Prime box. So it can't be used in tournament, but still, it's a very nice collectible card. $3 to $4. If you can get your hands on the box, I'd buy the box though, versus just the card. But if you can just get the card, that's cool too. I do like this Moltres. That is very nice art. $3. Brilliant Stars. I have one of these. A little bit undervalued right now, in my opinion. It's a nice Moltres. I like this Flareon card. Even though the artwork's kind of simple, I do like it. You got the Dragapult and the Crobat from Shining Fates. Pretty nice cards. Dragonite. This is pretty cool Eternatus card. This was in the Eternatus box. Just love the coloring on that. It's a pretty sweet card. But I appreciate everybody for watching, for tuning into the channel. I don't have a whole lot more to talk about, unless you guys have some questions or comments. I've gone on for about an hour about the recent sets, so hopefully you guys got some value out of this. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to leave me a comment, a question, anything like that down below. Definitely appreciate the feedback. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just what I'm seeing currently in the TCG and what I think is a good play and not a good play from my own standpoint, because I buy these things myself, whether to put in my personal collection or that I think are going to increase in value. Either way you look at it, I think it's very interesting to see where some of these card standpoints are right now. Also, let me know if you guys like the hate